community of Mitchell's Plains torched the house of a man who they believe killed a 22-year-old pregnant woman. Our reporter Nasiphi is there with more. These are live visuals from the scene now. So we understand that the woman was killed last week. Her body was dumped in a field. The community is angry that no arrests have yet been made. This is one of the developing stories that we're tracking for you this afternoon. But what we understand is that there's been a lot of anger in that community over this particular issue. And it comes down, I'm afraid, to the same reason, that no arrests have yet been made. They seem to be taking justice into their own hands. Now, we are, of course, going to bring you the latest from the scene there, and just see if we can go now live to our reporter Nasiphi, who's there for us. Nasiphi, good afternoon to you. What's the situation there this afternoon?
Well, we have moved away from Scarlet Court, where we saw the protest against gender-based violence, which ultimately ended up at the home of the alleged perpetrator. And we understand that a 22-year-old, 8-month pregnant woman was found on the 25th of August, wrapped in a blanket inside a rubbish bin. And it's also alleged that the perpetrator is the person behind this. And I'm joined by the sister here to just talk to us about how she, or rather the condition of her sister when she went to go and identify her. Wayenjani usisi wakho ngalamini uyombona uyom-identifya emoshwari?
Usisi wami wayemeko embi because kangangokuba andiyazi noba wayemxebele ngekamesina apha entloko because intloko le yakhe yayidamajekile, amehlo ebhlasile ephume ngaphandle nomlilo emrhawulile umlilo epinki apha esiswini.
And then sazinjani uba nguye umrhanelwa uba wenze le nto?
Mama nditsho mna uba ndithi nguye because dede emkhangela zangaphinde amkhangela emveni koba enze ezo ntsuku nangaphambili kwezo ntsuku zangaphinde azomkhangela apha endlini. Ibinguye umntu ebemane emquqela ingalo lonke ixesha usuka all over apha eCape Town. Bemfumana noba umfumene phi, nguye umntu osemveni kwakhe.
Masike sithethe ngomrhanelwa lona. Ubuthe usisi wakho nake nambalekisa nimbalekisela kulo bhuti lona, kokuthethe nge-relationship yabo.
Usisi Zolo simntu ohlele simbalekisa kule boyfriend liginsa, and sake sambalekisa eJoburg wazibuyela yena back. Sake sambalekisa eEurope kwalapha eCape Town wazibuyela yena back ethetha nale boyfriend yakhe efowunini. Kangangokuba usisi lo yena ungumfi yena asiyazi iba ngaba ubedibene naye njani kulaa ndawo ebezimile kuyo eFlay. Kwazile umazisa njengokuba ememoyika, ukwazile ukontaktha naye wamxela bhebhi wam ndilapha taswaye kwazile umfumana.
And then siswami, as a family nina niziva njani ngesi siganeko sehlileyo, and also amapolisa athini?
Asizifili right because siswami ndimndodwa ophangelayo, akho mntu uthatha ntweni phaa kulaa ntalandla. Umama akaphangele and umama semdala. Amapolisa ngolu hlobo ndibona ngalo akathatheli manyathelo because ayikho into ethi ebulele umphefumlo womntu aphinde arontaronte kwalapha estratweni ndikwazi umbona eshophu nam ndidibane naye. Andiyazi uba ndizawuzifihla phi mna kuqala nathi thina siyifemeli.
And then do you think that umrhanelwa lona uza apha kule area yenu ngesibomu uba eyazi uba nihlala apha?
Uza eyazi uba sihlala apha and uza eyazi uba wenze into kanje, and uza ezazi uba yena akho mntu noyenza nto into phaa apha, and uza esazi uba akho mntu uzayimela le nto. So sicela umthetho asimele ke kumalungasana le nto inje.
That is Thandokazi, the sister of Zandile, who we know is a 22-year-old woman who was found on the 25th of August in a rubbish container, in a rubbish bin rather. And we do understand that from what Zandile is saying, that she is the sole breadwinner. However, the relationship between the alleged perpetrator and Zandile, the deceased, was that of a very toxic nature. And according to the sister, they, as a family, had many means to, get her out of Cape Town for her safety, taking her to Johannesburg and also the Eastern Cape, and also touching on the fact that when she did come back, they put her in an informal settlement called Flay, where they put her there for her safety. And the sister is obviously saying that as a family, they're very distraught by the passing of the 22-year-old, and they are hoping that the law actually plays their part and arrest the alleged perpetrator. But earlier on this morning, the protest, rather the anti-GBV protest, led all the way to Spalo Court, where they went to the alleged perpetrator's home, dismantled it and burnt all his belongings inside, and they are hoping that the police come to the ball, or rather come to the court and arrest the guy who they alleged rather committed the act.